is my video number 5, my lesson number 5, and the topic of our lesson for today is a reading music sheet. As you can see, I already got some nicely written piece of music written on my board, and it is written in time signature 2/4. It means that I need to have in each bar 2 beats, and you also can see me finishing writing the beats under each note. So you can see that the first note has 2 beats. It is your half note. After you have 2 notes, 1 beat each of them. Again, my half note. So because if you have note that has 2 beats, so obviously it can fill up the whole bar. And after I have few T, and I have again my half notes, and you see that they're kind of linked. This little symbol is we call it a slur, and a slur is made to link 2 notes together. So basically, if they link with a slur, it means that I don't need to repeat my second note. So if I'm singing this note, do, I will continue singing the next note without any pause. Let's try now to recognize notes. How, if you see the little piece of music written like this in your music sheet, what are the steps you're going to follow to learn this piece? So first of all, I suggest, as I mentioned in our previous lesson, I suggest you just simply clap the rhythm without trying to recognize the pitch, and it's a sound like this: do ta ta do do ta ta tili tili to. You see that I didn't repeat those notes. I didn't repeat actually second note. So this is the way you need to start learning the melody. After, you can write the names of your notes at the beginning. You can write the names of your notes just to make sure that you actually can sing them as a fluent piece of music. Otherwise, if you will try to recognize them each time, it's gonna help your learning. It's gonna speed up your learning if you will try to recognize them in the process of singing. But also, it will turn your piece into a very kind of broken and split into small chunks. So this is your decision how you do it. In my time, when my teachers were teaching me, it was prohibited to write the names of notes in a music sheet. So every time I was asked to count them, and actually before lesson my task was to drill piece to that extent that there will be the piece will sound fluent without written notes. So basically, it required to me a very long practice at home to make sure that I can sing or I can play the piece fluently without names written under the notes. But now I feel like I don't need to put so much pressure on my students, and depends. Obviously, if I see that student is capable of learning piece without writing notes, I'm trying to push out to do that. And of course, if it's a little bit of struggle and it's delaying our learning, so it is allowed to write notes at the beginning. Okay, so this first note is C. You can recognize C looks very different, and after 1 step up and 1 step up, you see D and E. And actually, you see this piece I selected this piece because it's actually very easy to recognize notes without writing them. So you can see that first 4 notes, they go step by step up. Yeah, so C, D, E, F. And just here, if you see space and space, it means that we skipped the line. So you need to definitely know your C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, to be able to read your notes fluently. So if you see two notes written in space, and it means that you definitely skip the line, so you skip in one note. So you skip in which? You skip in G here. So this one will be A, and one step down, we're going back to G. G, A, G, F, E, D, C. So if you take a close look, it's very easy to read this piece of music without writing notes underneath, because it's very it's organized in the way that notes are going one after another. So at the beginning, I will suggest you work with this type of music sheets. So then you will kind of memorize your notes without writing their names. Also, if you would like me to share some of those examples, so you can have some extra practice at home, you can write me a message, and I will be happy to share PDF sheets, music sheets, so you can have practice, and they will be approximately the same level. Some of them will be a little bit more difficult, just to make sure that you actually can have that practice. Okay, enough talking, let's sing. So C, C, D, E, F, A, G, A, G, F, E, D, C. So you can sing those notes, or you can obviously you don't know the melody at the beginning, so you can just try to guess the melody, or simply practice just to name the notes within this fixed rhythm. So C, D, E, F, A, G, F, E, D, C. One more time. C, D, E, F, A, G, F, E, D, C. Just sing it for a few times and make sure that you can sing it fluently. If you know how to recognize notes on a piano, and this is something what I'm going to show you within this course a little bit later, you can use the notes on a piano to complete this task. Okay, now I will show you some other piece of music, and that piece of music will have actually some jumps, so your notes won't be organized that much in the order the way they were organized in this music piece. So, as you can see, I got now second pattern written on my board, and this pattern is written in time signature 2/4 as well, but visually you can see that it looks a little bit different. It's not going step by step up and down, and it looks more jumpy and like not spread in different places on your stuff. So this note, you already know, this is C. Something what I recommend you to memorize, note that is sitting on the first line, just to make sure that you're not counting this note. Is not this is not E. And also probably you can memorize note B, because starting from note B, all your stems need to go down. You probably notice that I have two notes here, and one is kind of very high, and my stem looks very short. But when I have two notes, and for G, as usually I'm writing stem up, and for C, this is C, as usually I'm writing stem down. So I can make my decision which direction I can turn my stems and my beams. Okay, so I suggest you to memorize C, the position of C, position of E, position of B, and maybe E. This is E, that is sitting on in your space number 4. Yeah, so 2 E's, one in first line and the other one in the last space. And so if you know those core notes, it will help you to read faster. So the names of your notes here: C, E, G, C, C, E, G, C. This is very simple melody to memorize, because it starts from C and is finishes by C. As soon as you will start learning, you will actually memorize it very easily, because you will see now that notes are repeating. So C, E, G, C, B, G, again G, the same, you see? So you can kind of, if you're not writing your notes, you can just make a link between those two notes and recognize this G. And again, C, E, G, E. This note is repeating C, E, G, E, C. Let's see here, C, C. So C, E, G, E, C. Melody sounds like this: C, E, G, C, B, G, C, E, G, E, C. Yeah, so the kind of high pitch, so it's difficult for me to get it. But again, how would you learn this pattern? First, try to clap the rhythm. So T, 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 ta, ta, T, 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 to. Easy to clap. And after, try to sing your notes. Erase all names and just try to memorize it. So try to memorize your key notes, like such as C, E, B, and top E. And after, just try to count lines and spaces in the process of singing. Do it a few times, and you will see that you will get more fluent at this task. So C, E, G, C, B, G, C, E, G, E, C. Do it a few times, and it's gonna get easier as you keep practicing. So I hope that you understand how to read your notes. And if you have any questions, or if you want me to clarify something, please don't hesitate to write me a message, and I will be happy to support you. Thank you for watching. See you on our lesson number 6.